Hey guys, welcome to the Foolish Show. Of course, I am Foolish Phil. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you really like it, hit that subscribe. I wanted to give you my foolish thoughts after Michigan's 75-63 win, opening round of the NCAA March Madness tournament. Let's get to it. This game did not start well. I mean, it's almost like Michigan just continued on from the Indiana game where they scored, I think, 4 points for 11 minutes. That's basically Michigan's offense. Outside of Hunter Dickinson going, I think, 3 for 5 in the first half, or first 15 minutes or whatever it was, Michigan's offense was just terrible. Could not get anything going. They were 0 of 8 for 3 in the first half. Outside of Hunter, nothing was working. They found themselves down 15 points, 28-13, with 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. And I was just thinking, this team is dead in the water. They don't have anyone that's going to make anything happen. And Michigan fought back, got down to, I think the lead was 7 at halftime. And from that 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half, Michigan turned it up defensively, really forced Colorado State to just settle for threes. And even though they hit 12 three-pointers, they still took them 35 shots to get that. And Michigan outscored Colorado State from that point on, 62-35. I mean, that's just an excellent turnaround. That's basically, the complete reverse of the Indiana game, where Michigan started out great and then died into the game. This game, Michigan started out terrible and then turned it on and had a great end of the game. And it wasn't like Michigan just blew away Colorado State either. There was a long time, probably like 6-7 minutes, where it was like a 1-2 possession game. Michigan would get up by 4 or 3, and then, it'd be 1-2 point lead a lot there in the second half. And it was really good for Michigan to limit the turnovers. They went from 9 first half turnovers to 4 in the second half. And also to turn up the defense, right? They got Colorado State to have their average of turnovers. I think it was 11 turnovers they forced from Colorado State, which is their team average. So it's not like Michigan really turned it up and Colorado State just played terrible. But Michigan got some turnovers, and that's great. Obviously, Caleb Houston, a couple points in the first half. He hit 3 3-pointers in the second half. Huge. When Michigan can get 4 people in double figures, their odds of winning go exponentially higher, right? Caleb with 13. You had Hunter with 21. Eli had 16 points. And the one you really got to point out, man, Frankie Collins. Talk about stepping up. He only had 1 turnover. He went 6 of 7 on his shots. He had 14 points. Just outstanding. I'm just thinking 6 of 7. He had a 3-pointer in there, so I don't quite get why that would be. Okay, but anyways, so it's 14 points. Sorry, my math is trying to do it mentally. Don't do that. Now, what a great job by him. Floor general, he shared the ball well with Eli Brooks, who Eli, he had his double figures, but man, he looks rushed out there. He missed a couple layups. He missed, this and that. It's like Eli just looks like he gets in so much of a rush. And it really is nice where Frankie Collins can give him a breather. Even though Eli, I don't know if he even went off the court. But even though he doesn't get a full breather, he's not bringing the ball up every time. And that's really important. So the pressure's not on him the whole time. Obviously, it's only a 1-game season, right? You win in advance. That's what you hope. But the bench combined for 4 points. 4 points. And both of them were, I think, free throws. Williams had 2 free throws, and Buffkin had 2 free throws. Not much, man. You're going to need more than that to beat Tennessee. But, you know what? You're going to have, hopefully have Devante Jones back, and that puts Frankie Collins on the bench, and maybe that helps a little bit. Just definitely, Frankie Collins stepped up, man. Only 1 turnover. He didn't have a lot of assists, I think, 2. But Eli Brooks, I know 5 of 13 on shooting, but he had 6 assists, I think it is, 6 assists. So, I mean, just great job in that. And 7 rebounds. Michigan totally had the advantage in rebounding. And I forgot, I was going to look at that up. Like, how many of their own misses Michigan rebounded and scored off of, right? Second chance points, offensive rebounds. They just dominated that. A lot of it, too, is that Colorado State was playing like, we don't want to give up any fast breaks. We want to make you play 30 seconds of your defense, sorry, your offense against our defense. And so Colorado State was basically retreating most of the game. Now, I gotta also give credit to Michigan's defense in this. Roddy, who came in averaging 19 points a game, was held to 13. And Stevens, who I think averaged 14 or 15 points a game, was held to 8. So when you have their two best scorers held to well under their average, that's a big, big advantage. And what, Michigan won by 12? Those two guys right there, 7 and 6, 13 points right there below their average. There you go. Another huge factor, obviously, was Michigan's free throws. With the size advantage, they were able to get inside, they got fouled, and they hit their free throws. 19 of 22 on free throws today. That's just, woo! You keep that going, man. That's the way to do it. The two misses, or three misses, one by Diabate, and two by Brooks, which is kind of surprising because he's like the 90% free throw shooter. But maybe, it is what it is. But just 19 of 22. Like, yeah, you'll take that. Great win. Way to overcome Devante Jones not being there. Hopefully, he will be able to play on Saturday. And we'll see how the matchup looks. Will it be Longwood or will it be Tennessee? We'll see. Hey, if you guys watch this video, I appreciate that. If you have any comments, put them in the box below and I'll try to respond as I'm able to. What a game. Michigan wins 75-63. Complete turnaround after the first 15 minutes of the game. Great job all around. Need some more time. Need something from the bench, man. 4 points is not going to get it. But you know what? It was good enough for today. And that's what you need. Survive, advance, and go on to the next round. Thanks, guys, for watching. Until I see you next time, as always, go blue!